my dear student. Welcome you all to today's topic, that is preposition of class 6. My dear student, what comes to your mind when I say preposition? Yes. So before moving deep into the topic, I'll tell you what exactly this preposition is, right? As I told you in all my videos that whenever there is a topic, just try to split it out. Like preposition. What exactly this position means? Yes, where that particular object or thing or person is standing, or talking about the place of that particular place, a particular thing, object. Okay, so this is called preposition, right? So there are various kinds of preposition like in, on, under, above, across, through. So there are a lot of examples. Okay, when for example I'll give you simple 2-3 examples and I'll draw some pictures on this board and you need to draw it out in your notebook. So for example, if I say what it is, okay, if I'm sitting on a chair, just think, imagine, if I'm sitting on a chair, I'll be sitting like this, right? There are various kinds of chair, right? When the chair has handle to it, we use in. If I ask you, where am I sitting, my dear student, then you need to say that man is sitting in the chair. It's not on, right? It is in. For example, see, I'm not good at drawing, but still I'll try. For example, this is a chair, right? For example, I'm not that clear. I'm not clear at drawing. So if the chair have handle to it, and if I'm sitting here, if both the side it have handle, then I will say that I'm sitting in the chair, right? For example, if I'm sitting here, what is it? Stool. If I'm sitting here, this is a stool, or we can say a small table, right? So if I'm sitting here, is there a handle here? No, there is no handle. So I can say that I'm sitting on the chair, right? So the chair which have handle to it, you will use in, and the chair which do not have handle to it, we use on. Yes, and when you open the tap, right? The tap where water comes. So what exactly we use here? We use here in, here, on. For example, this is a tap and water is flowing through it, right? So water is flowing through it. So when this water comes through this pipe, this tap, or when we open the nozzle, then water is coming through the pipe. Okay, it's entering through the pipe. So that is the preposition we use through the pipe, right? Similarly, if I show you an example like this is the marker and this is the book. If I keep the marker there and I close the book, if I ask you where is my marker, you need to say it is inside the book, right? If I say here, it is on the book. If there is a table here, if I keep my book like this, you will see the surface is touching on the table, so you can say the book is on the table. If this is a table and if I am putting this marker here, then you will say it is under the table, right? If it is here, I will say beside, right? The marker is beside the book. If someone is sitting here, then I will say he or she is beside me or sitting beside me. For example, as I told you, I have used this image for example, and for example, you just think that this is a grown-up boy, right? Yes, it's a very cute little boy, okay? So this is a grown-up boy, for example, and someone, the third person is sitting here. So we can say in that particular sentence that this person is sitting between both of us, right? So there are a lot of words, and in, as you know, many students get confused in the use of in and inside. Okay, similarly, not inside, sorry, into. As we have already read about in, we will talk about into. For example, who Exactly. I know 2 or 3 of you know how to swim. So when the water is there in the pool and you are standing near to the pool, now your body is moving, you want to make a dive into the water. So in that case you will use into, because your body movement is there, right? You are moving into the water pool, right? Or swimming pool. So in that case we use into. And one more thing, there are one more confusion among many of the students, that is beside, where to use beside and where to use besides, right? Here is a S. As I told you, if someone is sitting near me, then I will tell beside me. Keshav or Yash is sitting near beside me. But what exactly this besides is? This sounds same, but only difference is we have a S to it. So besides is nothing but, my dear students, for example, there are many beggars who come and beg in front of our house. So sometimes, for example, there is a Diwali. Diwali is going to come very soon. So for example, we used to make a lot of things in our home, right? And we used to get gifts as well from our relatives, from our friends and all, and from our well-wisher, right? So in that case, for example, a beggar is coming every day. And in that particular day, in Diwali occasion, he came and he's trying to ask you something. So what do? Do you give cloth? Do you give some money? Do you give some gifts? Or do you give some sweets? For example, I give sweets. Okay. Maybe some other person will give, apart from sweet, he will give lot of things. So in that case, my dear student, we use besides. That means if we are giving to that particular beggar, or if we are giving someone a particular thing, then besides one thing, we are giving many stuffs to that particular person. In that case, we use besides. And when we are talking about time, for example, we go to school, or like we use at. Okay, when we are talking about particular time, we use at. And in, on, we should be in time, we should be on time. These are all used, this three thing is used at when we are talking about time. So I hope this topic is clear to you, my dear students. It's a very small topic. Preposition is not that tough. And I know everyone knows what exactly preposition is. So there are a lot of preposition. These were some few important prepositions which I want you to know. So just go back to your books, turn the pages and try to know what exactly preposition is. So till then, have a nice day, and my dear student, it's a humble request, whatever I teach you, just write down in your notebook, pen down it in your notebook. It's very easy, my dear student. There is nothing impossible and there is nothing difficult. So till then, have a nice day. If you have any queries, comments, feedback, do comment on my chat box. Thank you all.